Hello, good afternoon everyone, and welcome back to some more Visions of Eternity, where today's my birthday, which I sometimes stream on my birthday. I didn't last year, I did 2 years before, where I did some World of Warcraft shenanigans, and my birthday is always around like a good time of year, because with the World of Warcraft shenanigans, the day of my birthday 2 years ago was BlizzCon, which was exciting, so I talked a lot about BlizzCon, but today is day 6 of the Visions of Eternity expansion, where I have been doing a lot. I've spent a lot of time this last week recording a lot of footage that I'm turning into a couple of videos with top 10 things in the first 2 maps, which we'll see soon enough as I finish up the videos. But I recorded most of the footage I want from them, and I still have a little bit of experience left to go that I should try to get maybe in this stream. But there's just a ton of other stuff as well, where since it's my birthday and since Visions of Eternity has released and has been out for like a week, I wanted to give away some weapon skins, just like super casually. So anyone who's watching the stream, in my description for the stream, you can go ahead and find my channel name, and I'll go ahead and write a message in chat. You can see it here. Go ahead and just whisper me or mail me in game, or if you want to leave your name in the chat, but some people don't like leaving their account name in chat because it's connected to like your email address, but whatever you want, and I'll go ahead and send you a free Arms of the People, where I need to go to Lion's Arch, and I should buy some more of these maybe, since I have like 20 in the trading post I need to pick up, plus I need to get some new ones, plus I should maybe unlock all the weapon skins, because I've been working on the armor skins in particular. I finished the really cool armor set, not that like the armor set itself is cool, with the, what is it called, over here we have the Alliance Field Operative set, Alliance Field Operative armor skins, where I'm not a big fan of the set, but I'm a big fan of how you unlock this set, because basically unlocking all these skins is kind of like completing all the big stuff in the expansion, where you get this from fully upgrading an Elite Specialization, completing the base story, and then completing both the map masteries and completing both of the meta events in each map while using the Elite Specialization. So for the most part, you just have to do like everything into the expansion. Then each map itself has an armor skin, and I've been working on the Restless Captain's one, where I still have 2 more left to go. And then I still have a lot more to do for the other map. But then there's also 2 weapon sets that I know about. There might be more, but I should maybe buy, how many are there? Purchase, I need 1 more maybe. Let me just come pick this up. Also have 180 gold waiting for me. So I have 25 Arms of the People. And then so many of these weapons. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, this is such a nice menu. And there is an achievement. Your character cannot use this item. I don't think... Oh, wait a second. I need to be careful because I have the Greatsword skin. Yes, I have the Greatsword skin. So let's not buy that. Skip over it. Move on straight to the hammer, and further down, Guardians cannot use the rifle. It is also the last day of Shadow of the Mad King, so if you still have some Shadow of the Mad King stuff, you should make sure to go and buy all of that. Where I think I have now unlocked, excuse me, Chromatic Resin Greatsword. Okay. Maybe a bug, because I do have it, but I got rid of it before the expansion released, so maybe. Uh-oh. This is just straight up bugged. Okay, that's probably a known bug. I'll hold on to the Greatsword, and then I guess I will complete this whenever they fix it. But then I have all these weapon skins, and they look pretty cool. I remember previewing them when the pre-order started. They kind of have the vibes of the first map, and I think the other weapon set has vibes of like the second map. Oh, I love the seahorses. What is this, the mace? Yeah, the mace. The pistol. Oh, I like that shield a lot. The spear. Nice classic spear skin. And then, of course, the great sword, which I already had, but it looks like it's bugging a little bit. And then maybe, since I have all of this, I'll go ahead and just throw these into the Mystic Forge real quick. See if we get something good out of the Mystic Forge. Could always get a precursor, hypothetically. Oh, we got an exotic upgrade on the first one. That's pretty good. And then we just got a rare. And then 4 more? Okay, we got 2 exotic upgrades, but exotic upgrades aren't really that worth it anymore. Yeah, 33 silver is like the same price as a rare. But I think my other one might be worth a little bit more. Also opened a few Black Lion chest keys with my fiance because she loves opening Black Lion chests. And I got the mini, or not the mini, the Orient Truffle node for the home instance, which I should go check out, especially since I have not been into my home instance yet with the expansion. Got some crafting materials, Elonian beasts. Ooh, Desert Harpy. A new dye I don't have yet. 1 gold. Frost dye. Country blue. Worth 1 silver. And I got Winter Ice. Worth 1 silver. And sell that. Throw these here. Flame dye kit. Pyre dye. Black Lion material bags. Ooh, I got a mystic coin from that. That's pretty good. Has dropped in price a little bit. Let's sell all this trash. Throw those down there, and then put these in my bank. Actually, I could just put these in my bank too. I have some right there. Oh, I just used it on accident? That's awkward. Do I have some of these in my bank? I'll just leave that there for now. Throw these in here. Oops. Throw these in there. I always forget we have to come into here. Oh, I guess I'll use that. Okay. I was also looking at the mount adoption license that I got because I got the special thing, which I should double check everything coming with this. Maybe I can't look at it anymore. I think it's on the website though. Legendaries 2 Visions of Eternity launch supply drop. I really like the new mount set that came with the expansion too. So week 1, Visions of Eternity contract board, mount select license, 2 heroic boosters, and then we get Painter's Brilliance backpack and glider combo, then Black Lion outfit voucher and equipment template expansion. Week 3's elite weapons voucher, monstrous die kits and bonfires, calligrapher's weapons choice, and then 5 Black Lion chest keys and a golden Black Lion chest key. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's take a look at Arms of the People. I do not believe I have any of these weapons yet, so I'll buy 17. Can complete this collection too. Then I'll complete the other collection once it's fixed. Focus, greatsword, hammer, mace, pistol, rifle, scepter, shield, spear. Oops, did I buy the spear? Nope. Staff, sword, torch, warhorn. Okay, and then I think maybe I will mail one of these to my fiance, and then I have 7 that I'll give away, and if I happen to get more than 7 people who want a free weapon skin, I'll go ahead and get some more. These are worth about 3 to 4 gold. There's not too many of them on the trading post right now. There's like 200 when I bought like 20 more. Send that your way. And I completed this, got 5 achievement points, which is nice. Let's take a look at what these weapons look like. Preview this. Oh, that is so nice. Blue's my favorite color, so naturally I'm just gonna like some blue weapon skins. This could go well with my current outfit too. Very like ornate. Oh, I love the dagger, especially with the gem. Focus. Oh, we love a good key focus. Kind of looks like the shining blade a little bit. This is actually such a nice weapon set. Plus they're exotic celestials. Oh, I love, it's like a heart. I always love the shield. I mean, I like the shield. Just not my favorite shield in the game. I think shield skins tend to be like one of my favorite types of skins in Guilders 2. And in games in general, honestly. Like the Bulwark of Azeroth is just like one of my favorite shields across all games. That's cool. I think I like the torch a lot, and the focus and the dagger are my 3 favorites. What should I do with these? I don't think I have Black Lion salvage kits. I don't think I care too much about Ecto. We could gamble for precursors. So we have a 1% chance to get a precursor. So let's see what happens. Ruin Maker, and that's not really what we're going for. Berserker Softwood Warhorn of Hobbling. Rampager's Iron Dagger. Rampager's Pearl Needler. Okay. I mean, Berserker's is kind of nice. Which one of these is the worst one we got? Maybe this one. So I'll take this with the last 2. I want to save these because I want to get the Sigils of Force out of them. Where, oh yeah, there's no sigils in this. Okay, good. Okay, last chance for precursor gamble. No precursor. Unfortunate. I thought maybe luck would be on my side today. Rainmaker. Nice. So that's me having unlocked all of those. And then Arms of the People. Currently going for 3.5 gold. There's 3 of those on the trading post, and then it jumps up to 4.5 gold. So if you want one for free, go ahead and just mail or whisper me in game. I put it in the chat and also in the description. You can also see it right here. If you want one, just mail me literally anything text-based. Don't mail me an item. And then I'll send it your way, since we're celebrating Visions of Eternity and also my birthday. But let's go into the Homestead, because I have not been inside my Homestead since the expansion released. And also, Crystal Ruin Contra doorway is the only other one. Some people thought maybe we would get another doorway with the expansion, and I think that's kind of a missed opportunity, but it is kind of a big asset, so I have no idea. Might just not be worth it. But so much stuff. Where this is the homestead that I've been working on throughout Janthier Wilds, and I love this homestead a lot. And fortunately, we can now save it. First, I should maybe go and get all of the things, and then we can explore. Where I got my new Orient truffle right here, worth 60 gold, which is fun. But I always forget. Wizard's Gobbler, Lay Energy Matter Converter. Guess I'll get the machete. Some on that. How much do orange truffles so far? 2 silver each. I mean, not bad. I don't think I have any bandit keys. Bandit skeleton keys. Minstrel's armor. I think I have all this. I think I got it during when Heart of Thorns was live. Or current content. Grab this. Okay. So much experience. Oh, I guess this gives Gentry Wilds experience, and I could have been getting some experience in Visions of Eternity if I switched the Homestead. Okay. Let's grab mining collection box. Very nice. Okay. So some of this stuff. I should also maybe go do a little bit of Shadow of the Mad King too, since I really didn't engage with it much this year, and also I need to record something from it and I keep forgetting, and it ends tomorrow, so I need to make sure that I get it. Also, if you don't want the weapon from this, you can still grab it and sell it for 3 gold if you would like. Homegrown kale. Wait, why did I not harvest this? Okay. Sell some kale. I remember I switched everything out for kale because you needed like a stack during End of Dragons for the siege turtle, but it's gone down in price a lot. I think it was like 30 silver each for a second there. Okay. There's so many new settings. Okay. I don't want wildlife in my homestead. I like to change my active homestead plot. Wait, never mind. Right. I don't want to lose my decorations. How do you save the plot? Oh, is it up here? Options. Load, save, loadout. Okay, okay. I almost lost everything, I think. Okay. What is this homestead called again? Is it Memories Hollow? Save loadouts as Memories Hollow main. Can export this. And then I saved the XML. And then I can just load it back up. Okay. Well, it's saved to my file or computer. Okay, now I want to change my active homestead. Store decorations. And I saved it. Okay, we're good. I want to get a brand new homestead to decorate too. And here we go. Helpful assistant Choya. Very cool, very cool. Okay. Castaway. Oh, I thought for sure, I talked about this in my Top 10 Quota video, that Def Lahar would be hanging out with us, but I guess we get a nameless castaway with a helpful assistant Joy. I explored this homestead a fair bit, which we'll see in my Shipwreck Strand video. Oh, we already got a little bar going on too. All our friends are here. I need to go to my Black Lion Requisitions team. Open the door. Oh, that's a nice door. Oh, yeah, we can remove the buildings now too, right? Oh, this is like a little janky right here. This building's cool though. Got some golden decorations. We have a little balcony. I do like the tower vibes. Oh, that is a nice fireplace. Got the cat. Cat snap eagle stir. There we go. I forgot what it was called by the community for a second. Oh, this is such... Wait. This is a really cool door. I like the window a lot, but it's also kind of weird at the same time. Oh, this is cool. Oh, wait. Look at this window. Oh, there's a lot of oh, the cannon holes or ports or whatever they're called. This is very nice. I do think... Oh, it's... Just have a little spot right there. I do think I like the first homestead more. Let's just stop. Yeah, it's the top. Okay. But there's like an underground cave that I remember seeing that's like really cool looking. Yeah, this is a really cool homestead. But I do think I like Memories Hollow's vibes more. Down here, come to requisition board because I got the new contract. And oh, we could gather rift essences, but maybe I'll just throw them to Starlit Wield. Okay, I'll explore a little bit more here. There's achievements that are the same from Janthe Wilds, but you have to do them in this homestead, right? So 5 continuous minutes decorating and then in B mode. So let's spend 10 minutes just exploring, and I can sit in the 2 different modes while we explore. I guess I should have started that earlier. The Great Obelisk shard is all the way over here, the chests. Oh, is this the cave that I remember seeing? I do absolutely love the fact that we got more homesteads. I kind of want to like go back to like previous eras. Oh, this is like goes across the entire map. There's an undiscovered point of interest in here. Like I would love homesteads like designed around like the racial capital cities, but I guess that's what the home instance is. But having like a homestead that's kind of like the guild halls, or maybe even the guild halls for homestead, guess that would be like an easy way. Why is this bubbling so much? Oh, we got low grav in here. No effects on skimmers and sky scales. Is this like actual ley lines that we can ride? Nope. Those areas are very pretty. I wonder what people are gonna build down here. I'm sure like the homestead subreddits have a lot of new stuff in the homesteads. But I saw there's a new homestead like website where you can like just download people's homesteads now that you can do that. I think that's an incredible idea. Can do some fishing. Come out to this side. I'll save the mountain exploration for when we get this achievement. Oh, thank you. Here's an Arms of the People for you. Send mail. Thanks for the nice chat. I love the skybox. It is daytime right now. Wait, I kind of want to go switch it to night real quick and see what it looks like. Have a tiny little, what is the technical term for this type of body of water? An inlet? Even if it's this small, is it still an inlet? There's a lot of fish around here. There wasn't like that much fishing And the Janther Wilds one, well, I guess there was like in the lake area. Oh, this is cute. Do I have like these decorations unlocked now and I can like put them? Decorations placed 500 already. But I can like put them in my other homestead now that I've like come into this one. Since like I would pick up these decorations. I'm looking for... Yeah, we got all the Janther grass from the first one. I don't see the buildings though, if you can get the buildings. I think I might have everything from the first homestead available to use in this one except the buildings that I can tell. Let's come talk to the unnamed castaway over here. I feel like the other homestead might be more oh, that's so pretty. Might be more popular amongst people who just like build like interesting things like a spaceship and stuff like that, because it's a lot more flat. But this one's like really nice for like a coastal vibe and also like a magical vibe. I wonder what the helpful assistant choice is. He's got a cute backpack on too. Okay, I would like to set the time of day to nighttime because I want to see what the nighttime skybox looks like. Oh, and I also got the spend 5 continuous minutes decorating. Oh, the nighttime skybox is also very pretty. I love how the mountain looks at nighttime because the mountain's like glowing and it feels even more magical during night than it does during the day. But I saw so many people talking about how much they love the Castora skybox. And it's definitely a great skybox. Go back to daytime. Yeah, the mountain looks much cooler during the night, but I think the skybox in general is just very beautiful during the day. Plus I just like the natural lighting. Okay, let's go into B. We can spend 5 minutes in our bee farm and fly around. Let's come explore the mountain, and I need to take a look at the back side over there. Got a jungle boar, a strange pineapple. What are you? Poke? Oh, Castor and Choya. Oh, I can like bring them out, and then I sent them back in on accident. I explored the farm and got experience for exploring it. Okay, wait. Oh, I love these melons. These are really cool watermelons. Okay, can I bring the Choy back out? There we go. AoE's leaps buff self. So they're just gonna run around. So the farm is over here. Where's the mining stuff? Was it over there? Oh wait. Oh, it's all over here. I should get the points of interest. Is there just one more? Got the hero point, of course. 1 POI, 1 POI, and another one. I like how the house looks on the mini-map. I also love the map, but I hate how the map isn't part of the world like how guild halls and raids are. I wish they were like visible in the open world. One, so you could just like waypoint to it and from it, and also just like lore wise, I really like seeing where like instances are in connection to the open world. Because like it would be really easy to just have like a tiny little island off the coast of Castora or something, and then just throw this art on it. And then same idea for the Janther Wilds homestead, except it's like west of Lowland Shore, a fair's ways away from it. Yeah, it'd be nice if they adjusted that. It's interesting that they did not, given the fact that the 4 guild halls are visible on the world map. Because, like, homesteads in many ways are an evolution of guild halls. So, like, I feel like to some extent they would just take the idea from guild halls, but then they went the opposite direction with Gentry Wilds. I feel like this is a leyline I can ride, but I'm not sure about when I'm in B form. Okay, let's check over here, then I'll go up the mountain. I like the blue, like, flowing magic. I don't know what this is. Is it just, like, straight up magic? Seer, leyline, energy shenanigans? I'm doing great today. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy my content. Just playing through some Visions of Eternity. Today is day 6 of the expansion. I've been really enjoying this expansion a lot. I just unlocked many of the weapon skins, and I have some to give away. I've also been working on unlocking armor skins as well, but they're a bit harder to get. They're a bit more expensive if you want to skip the acquisition process. Okay, that's where we came out of in the tunnel. Let's start exploring up the mountain a little bit. I think, yeah, I'll have this achievement in 1 minute. However many, we got 3 points, or achievement points, not points of interest. I feel like there's so many points in Guilders too. Achievement points, hero points, mastery points, points of interest. Points in PvP. Oh, this is cool. Can we like, oh, we fly through it? Dang. I'm assuming all of the ones that move, we're going to be flying through them. Oh. But this one is stationary. Yeah. Flying through the other ones is kind of sad. It's just going high up in the sky. What is going on here? What are those birds doing? Bee's Eye View of Paradise. Okay, I got that achievement. They're just flying around in a circle non-stop. It's kind of like a halo on top of everything, but made out of birds. It's kind of crazy. Okay, I like this homestead a lot, but I do think I like the Gentry Wilds homestead more. It feels more cozy for like what I personally like. I like the vibes more. But this is pretty cool homestead. And just in general, I want as many homesteads as possible. So it's nice we got another one. I got both those achievements. This is explore all areas, and then I have 2 armors and then 3 beach combings. Okay, stop decorating. 2 wizards tower to Lion's Arch. Okay, do I want to swap my homestead back? Maybe I'll leave it like this for now, because there might be a couple videos in the future that I want to make with this homestead, and I can easily just swap it back and forth if I want. Put on my memories, Hollow Main, Hearth's Glow. Okay, Hearth's Glow, that's what it's called. This is like, what is it, Costless Isle or something? I don't know why I'm blanking. Slash, maybe I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, Comos's Isle. Okay. Let's leave instance. And then maybe I'll just do a tiny bit of Shadow of the Mad King, and then I'll go work on some achievements. I have one Shadow of the Mad King thing I need to record, but I think I'll do that later, if I can remember. the dailies. I finished this daily. Also, dailies resets an hour earlier now. I need to remember that. Trick or treat across Tyria. Do Pumpkin Hacker, Royal Racer, and Jumping Mad. That sounds good to me. So I'll just complete the daily one more time. I guess I could do it again after reset if I really wanted to. Grab this. And then is Royal Racer either of the ones? Oh, it's just Raceway, okay. But I can choose which one in the Raceway.
Did you hear? The Mad King has challenged adventurers to a fight.
I love the Shadow of the Mad King Festival, but I do love Winter's Day more than Shadow of the Mad King. And that one's next. Let's do always. Okay, wait, no. I changed my keybinds. Okay, that's my new Jackal keybind. Okay. Oh, I never finished my weekly. That's unfortunate. I had to do Convergence, but I kept like missing the time for it. There we go for that. And then I can run back to Lion's Arch really quickly. Or let's just do Clock Tower first, and I want timed activity. I guess I'll sell this for 50 silver each. I was looking at the Legendary Collections vendors where you trade in the different armor tokens from the expansion. And like you can buy the tokens, but like the chest piece is 200 gold just to like unlock it. And I do the metas a lot, so I'll probably just get them through the metas. Speaking of which, Secrets of the Wield is in 7 minutes. I could go try to grab that real quick, since I still need a little bit of experience in order to finish all my masteries, because I've spent a lot of this last week completing like every event and exploring everything and recording footage as I go to make my top 10 lists for the 2 maps. But through that, I've also completed a lot of both of the maps. A few achievements left in Shipwreck Strand, and a few left in Starlit Weald. I had like a lot more completed in Starlit Weald, but then last night I spent a lot of time in Shipwreck Strand, and now I have even less to do here. Some of the adventures are like pretty challenging, and they're like fun, but I feel like I like the Janthier Wilds ones maybe just a tiny bit more. But the Visions of Eternity ones are also really fun. The one by the Hunter's Camp, the Wild Magic, is it? That was called. That one's like actually decently challenging, and I need to get the gold one too. The like Skimmer race one where you have to like swim through the nets and destroy the nets as you go in the first map was kind of challenging, and then I figured out that you have to finish your Skimmer boost at the net instead of going through it, and then it made so much more sense, and then I completed it super easily. All the other adventures are pretty easy. I think my favorite one is the fireworks one in Whole Garden. That's a really fun adventure. almost fell. I'm 2 cycles ahead. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Jumping Mad completed. And I completed my annual achievement, of course. One thing of footage left to get. Completed my Clock Towers champion again. Only 52 times. Significantly less than Winter's Day. If I tracked how many levels I completed in a Super Adventure Box, that would be insane. I think I'm on like a 6-year streak, which this is like kind of a crazy streak, but I've completed every single level in the Super Adventure Box on normal mode every single day. It's been available for like 6 years, I think. And I think I need to break that streak. Because that's a lot of time spent in Super Adventure Box, which is like my favorite festival, so of course I like it. And it only takes like 40 minutes, and I can normally find like 40 minutes in a day to do it. Still a lot. Okay, Starlit Wield, let's go. This meta event's pretty fun, but it's brought out a lot of toxicity, I feel like. I've seen a lot of people get really angry during the first part. But also the first part seems to fail a lot, which is kind of odd since we've had like a lot of mechanics similar to this before and people have been struggling with it. I need Visions of Eternity, Starlight Wield, meta. This map's probably full. No, I would not like to queue for it. I should have just gone straight for the second one. Wait, is this the same one I joined? It is. I think I might be a few minutes too late because I was doing Shadow of the Mad King. That's okay. Oh, we got a new one. I would like to leave. There we go. What's your favorite class, Athis? My favorite class is Above and Beyond Guardian. I do like all the classes, or professions, if you will, in Guild Wars 2, and I played all of them quite a bit. I think my least played is probably Revenant. But Guardian, I played pretty much like 85% of my playtime. Oh, I guess actually, we can see it right here. 70% of my playtime has been on Guardian, and my other 30% split across the other 8. Which I do actually have other Guardian characters, so it's maybe even more like 75% of my time spent on Guardian, because I have a couple of other Guardians on this account. But I made my first character was a human engineer when I first started playing Guild Wars 2, and I loved it a lot. And then I played like a few other classes, and then I made my Savari Guardian in December of 2012, like a month after I started playing. Speaking of which, my Guild Wars 2 birthday is in like 4 days. It was November 8th, I think, but there's been like 3 leap years, so it's now November 5th. Anyways, I started playing Guardian, and I just absolutely fell in love with Guardian, and then the Savari. And then I really didn't like the heavy shoulders on like male Savari, so I like switched to female Savari to like try out the fashion, and then I fell in love with Jennifer Hale's voice acting. And then I've played the Savari Guardian pretty much every single update, starting with Flame and Frost back in 2013, or even Winter's Day, the first Winter's Day back in 2012, to the 6th expansion launch has been on this Guardian character. What about Guardian do you love so much? I think on a foundational level, it's kind of similar to a lot of classes that I like to play in other games, where I really like paladin type of classes, like World of Warcraft, for example, and I also love like Death Knight types of classes, which those are like polar opposite vibes, but like mechanically it's like magical martial combinations and like gameplay styles where you're like a warrior that wields magic, and I think I just like that vibe a lot. And then as I like got more and more into Guild Wars 2, historically Guardian's been like one of the more overtuned professions here and there. I think it's kind of low in the DPS category like right now with the last couple of years, but it tends to be like one of the better ones in PvE, World versus World, and PvP. Especially in World versus World, since like 50% of your group composition is Guardian. But just really fun to play. And I played all 4 Elite Specs. I messed around with Luminary a little bit. But I just love Firebrand a lot because there's so many different utility options between the 3 tomes. Because I have like so much healing and Connie cleanse if I need it. And then I have like so much stab and like protection if I need it in like certain situations, which is nice to have in like the open road. Because like you don't always need like stability, but it's nice to like have it if you do need it. And then of course, very high damage. And this is the case with every profession, not necessarily Guardian, but I like playing as like a quickness Firebrand because like boot and support is nice. Oh great, Guardian is definitely really fun to play. It's a good first profession for people playing Guild Wars 2, alongside like Necromancer. They tend to be pretty easy to play. Of course, there's like a little bit of a higher skill ceiling that you see with every profession. And then when you play like Elementalist, that's an even higher skill ceiling. Especially if you play Weaver, just because of like the complex rotations. But I haven't done too much in-game content recently on Guardian, so I'm not too familiar with some of the higher level gameplay that Guardians can do. Though I should probably update my build because with the first release of Visions of Eternity, they're adding the raid Quickplay, which I want to try. Okay, random map. Where's our commander? Commander's here. I have any food. Guess I'll grab my survivalist supply stash buff. Also, okay, I still have the experience booster. Could try to finish this event really quick. I wonder if the chance for the chests from the 2 metas is 1 a day or every time you do it. That's probably 1 a day, isn't it? I can't remember if I... Oh, I think I did do this meta after reset last night. I can't remember. One more question. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nope, somebody got it. Commander is still AFK. Are we? I'm in group 1. I'll just go north unless I get moved. Oh, I think he's organizing. Okay, so I'll adjust. I think I need to play Luminary more because I was playing some Luminary last night and I wasn't enjoying it too much. How do you practice your rotation? Do you look it up and repeat it on the golems, or do you just learn through playing a lot by yourself by just doing content? Definitely both. When I try out like a new build and I'm like going into like PvE, into like a raid, I'll like load it up and like try it out on a golem and like try the rotation and try to get like 70% of benchmark and for like how much DPS the build can offer in like optimal situations, because like anytime you're like doing any content you can't like really see, or you can't really reach like the optimal benchmark just because of like how like mechanics and stuff works. But it's nice to try to go for it on like the golem, just to, like practice the fundamental ideas of the build. But realistically, if you like really want to like learn a build and like a rotation, you have to like take it out and do content. Or you can like, I like to do some of the easier strikes when I like play more supporty builds, so I can get familiar with like how it interacts with like other people, but in like an easier environment. So like doing some Icebrood Saga strike missions, which are getting renamed to raids soon. I forgot. So I'm like the only one here that's not good. Also, I might not be where I'm supposed to be. I'm in group 3, which is east, but there's no one north, so I might just stay here. But yeah, practicing on the golem is good to get the fundamental ideas of like what buttons you should be pressing in what order. But going out into like the open world and just like fighting random mobs or doing some easier pieces of content. A lot of people for DPS builds have started recommending playing Fractal Quickplays, because like that's a good opportunity to like kind of like learn it a little bit against the bosses for like a few seconds against each boss. But like when it comes to raids and stuff, bosses last like or live significantly longer than like the Quickplay Fractal bosses. I haven't done too many raids or strikes recently, so I haven't really experimented with new PvE builds. But I have experimented with PvP builds, where I just load it up onto my character, and then since I play Guild Wars 2 so much, I like for the most part understand like all the skills. So I just like look over the skills and traits really quickly to see which ones I have, and then hop into an unrated match and just figure it out on the fly. Die a few times. You have a good one too. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. I'm getting a bad gut feeling from this map. I don't know why. Might go help south. This north is already at 50%. Yeah, for anyone watching, I got some Arms of the People, which are some of the new weapon skins worth 4.5 gold each. If you just drop me a whisper or send me a mail in game, I'll just send you one free of charge. Celebrate my birthday and the Visions of Eternity expansion, which I've been really enjoying this expansion a lot. Since I'm primarily like a relatively casual open world player nowadays, and the map design in this expansion and like the open world event design and like all the activities present in the maps have been phenomenal, and I've been loving it so much. Like I thought Janther Wilds was like a fantastic step up in open world design from like Soda, and this is even a step up from Janther Wilds, I feel like. We'll see how the next two maps go, because I liked Mistborn Barrens a ton, and I liked Bavanisos a fair amount, but I don't think people enjoyed either of those maps too much. And then people didn't like Inner Niles, and I'm not a big fan of Inner Niles either, though I do enjoy it. I do like so many top 10s. I've like thought a little bit about like doing a couple of bottom 10s, just like the most popular ones, Because like I don't tend to like talking about things I don't like, since it's just like very negative. I like talking about like my favorite things because it's like more positive and more fun. But I've been thinking about like bottom 10 maps in Guild Wars 2. But like even with like my 10 least favorite maps, I still think I like every single map in the game more than I don't like it. It was like kind of weird. But I might do top 10 worst maps in Guild Wars 2 or something like that. Just that one. Since there's like so many maps, a lot of people have opinions. And like that tends to be like one of the biggest discussion points too, like in the community. I would never do like top 10 worst Asura. I would do top 10 most evil Asura, I guess, potentially. Could maybe do like top 10 worst story missions and top 10 worst bosses would potentially be the only other ones I do outside of a potential top 10 worst maps that I might do one day. I'm not even sure what my least favorite map in Guild Wars 2 is. Dredge on Cliffs? Maybe Guyala Dove? But I do like both of those maps. Five years ago, people would have said Bloodstone Fin. But I think a lot of people really don't like Guyala Dove, Bavanisos, and Niles amongst the community. I do like all three of the maps though, more than I don't like them. Also thinking, because top 10 maps is like the second top 10 video I did, right? I think. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Org Basin is number one, because I've always considered that like my favorite map in Guild Wars 2. But like I feel like it might be my fourth favorite map nowadays. Because I think I like Lowland Shore more than Org Basin. And I think I like these two maps more than Org Basin. But it might just, these two maps might just be because it's like brand new. But I do think Lowland Shore is still maybe my favorite map in the game, if we exclude these two. Oh, I was not paying attention. Let's go help East. This is why people fail the meta. They just start yapping about random shenanigans, and then they kill the thing. Okay, I think North is never. Okay, I had a bad feeling, but we did great. We also get so many pieces of rare unidentified gear, and I think the price has been dropping a lot for them. Yeah, it's down to 22. Also, I'm not going to talk about it in my next one because I finished it, but these have dropped in price, but they've gone back up a bit.
Detecting anomalous magical readings in this area.
They weren't just digging here.
I just need like 80,000 more experience or so. Yeah, we finally reached Master rank 666 in Guild Wars 2. I think that's a number a lot of people have been waiting for since the Master rank 420 days that people obsess over. During Path of Fire, was it? You could hit that during Path of Fire? I think that's what it was. Don't entirely remember.
Brace yourself. Why would the inquest want to summon this? Have a
Okay, wait. I'm in sub 3, so I should go east maybe. But I wasn't really listening to the commander, and I went to all 3 at different points. Since I started north because nobody was north, and the north was dominating, so I went south because they needed help, and then east to slow down so much. Or they were slow. Oh, don't stand in the center. This fight is really cool. I think this is one of my favorite metas in the game. I like the meta in Janthier Century, but it's definitely not like my favorite meta in the game. But I love the Omnitus meta so much. So it's nice we finally got like a meta that I love a lot in like the second map of the expansion again, similar to Omnitus. I like the Skywatch Archipelago meta as well, but like a fair bit less than like other metas in WC. Same thing with the Hammerheart Rumble. I like the meta, but less than others. This meta feels very like mechanically engaging, which I like. But after the first phase, it's pretty easy. It's still like really fun and like very cool looking. But like I think once you like destroy the 3 extractors or whatever they're called, I think it's pretty much like a free win unless like something awful happens. Where I have failed the meta a few times, but only on the first phase because people don't read chat. Or it was yesterday afternoon around this time. Not to like talk down on other people, but I joined this one commander who was like very bad, and like he thought he was like super good, and like he was being elitist and saying people need to go to snow pros and get builds, but he was like really bad at commanding, where he called for everybody to burn when like east and south was at like 3% left, but north was still like 11%, which like don't call a burn for that. And then he was upset that north didn't kill even though there's such a big discrepancy, and there's 30 seconds after one of the things just get destroyed. Which for anyone who hasn't done this meta yet, all 3 of the pylons need to get destroyed at about the same time. There's 30 seconds of leeway after the first one gets destroyed before it heals up 20%, I believe. So you just need to coordinate the kill, and it's pretty easy to coordinate because you can see everyone's health bars and then just check in chat. And hopefully a commander won't give a bad call out and say burn when one is still like super far away from dying. But some people struggle with that, but pretty easy concept once you get it down. And I think people struggle with this mechanic as well. So when the illusions are up, okay, we have the Gweldil, or how we pronounce it, that spawns, and you need to disrupt the illusions in order to fill up this bar. The only illusions that are real are ones that have break bars, so you can run around and like tap target to look for one that has a break bar, and then you have to break the break bar in order to disrupt it, where if you kill the Gweldil, it does not count for the bar. So you have to make sure you don't DPS them down. You have to break them. But it's also, we have like so much time, it doesn't matter that much. But that's the intended way to progress through this mode. I don't think I've ever seen anyone be toxic during this part of the fight because it's like really easy. I've only ever seen people like screaming at each other. I saw one person give a death threat like 3 days ago. I haven't reported somebody in Gears 2 in like years, but I reported that person. Which is just insane over such a simple mechanic in a video game. They lost like 10 minutes of their life, and then they go to such an extreme end to express their feelings in map chat. Which is always unfortunate. But luckily it doesn't happen too much in Gears 2. which is one of the reasons why I love Gilbert's Tea so much, and so many people also love Gilbert's Tea. If this meta was in World of Warcraft, it would be a completely different experience. I'm so close to leveling up the last mastery. Rapid phase again. Now there's a couple of slightly grindy, it doesn't take too much time, achievements to get, where you have to jump through 100 orbs, which takes a few attempts, and then you have to successfully break 20 of the Guodo for an achievement, which I think is kind of hard. But another aspect of that mechanic that a lot of people don't realize, I think, is that it happens after Gwolian brings the platform up into the air, and as it does that, I have no idea, they'll bring up 3 other islands along with the main platform that are like just below the island that also has Guodo on it. So if you're trying to get like the 20 for the achievement, it can be nice to go down to the island because it's easier to like successfully break their break bars, because like there's less people just blasting away at them. Plus like you can get to it before the break bar appears, or before like somebody else breaks the break bar, excuse me. But like these little islands. I feel like I should go north. I seem to be doing fine. The hardest one is during this phase is the Biomancer, in my opinion. All 3 are really easy, but the Biomancer runs around, or teleports around a lot. Oh, we're dominating our Grax. Maybe I'll go help out real quick. It's all kind of the same. This one, you also have to coordinate the kill, but people don't really ever coordinate it because, like, you kill them pretty much at the same time naturally anyways. Because they have, like, significantly less health than the Extractor. See, this one just teleported to the entire other side. Oh yeah, this one has the most health right now. I'm glad I came over here. These 2 are probably just going to straight up kill, and then we're going to get the 30-second timer, but we should be able to kill Plezzy before then. 25 seconds. More than enough time, even if it teleports again and you all have to run like that. Didn't teleport as far this time. Yeah, lots of time. 10 seconds to spare. And that is also all the experience I need to finish all my masteries with Visions of Eternity. There we go. All 3 complete. And we gain bonus rewards from meta events, world boss events, and from hearts. I'm completing hearts. Is that what that is? Completing events inside of Renowned Heart areas that you've completed. I thought there was one where you complete Renowned Hearts faster. Did they change it? But also, new maximum mastery level. Current max, level 671. I think I talked about this on launch day, but I'm really interested to get to like mastery level 1000. I feel like that's like the biggest milestone. And I do hope we get to it.
Never give up.
Bunny time. I love the fact that everyone just transforms into bunnies. I think it's a fantastic mechanic idea. It is kind of a challenge to like stay up in the air, which I think is fun, but if you just land you get all your endurance back. But I think it's fun to like challenge yourself a little bit to try to like not land during that phase. Which is like not necessary to like complete that phase or to defeat this boss, but it's just like a fun little challenge you can do for yourself. It is in the ground. Let's go down to one of the islands just to experience it, since I was talking about it before. Where's the third one? I thought there was 3. Oh no. Okay. Look for the one that has break bars, like this guy. I'm getting a call from Anchorage, Alaska right now. Maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. Maybe somebody's trying to dox me. Okay. No break bars? Okay. So if no break bars, kill if somebody's joined. Oh no, lost connection. Oh no. Wait, is this a CTD? Oh my gosh. I've not crashed desktop in Guild Wars 2 in years. I've only ever had one other disconnect. This was probably really loud. I've only ever had one other disconnect since the expansion started. But it was just straight to the login screen. That's my first crash to desktop in Guild Wars 2 for very long time. I hope I'm still in the meta. I wonder if everyone crashed. Oh, I'm here. Wait, okay. I'm here. Okay. We cleared the events. I'm still in the map. I'm still in the squad. There's no participation. I need to toggle that back. Okay. Just to make sure. Banners. Cake. Okay. That's crazy. I have to reset my crash to desktop counter. It's been 0 days since I crashed desktop in Guild Wars 2. My disconnect in general was at like a 3-day. I think I crashed like 3 days ago or something. Oh no, wait. I think I've had 2 disconnects. Because I had the one 3 days ago, and then I think I also disconnected yesterday. Oh, that's right. Because I was like about to do a magic mirror, and then I started talking to my fiance about something, and then I looked back at my screen and I disconnected. And then I logged back in and I was not at the magic mirror. I was like back across Shipwreck Strand and had to run back to it. That's funny. Get this orb and then can get to here. And then I think that's all of them. Let's get over here. Which portal was first? Oh, this portal was first, not this one. Oh, this portal was last? I thought it was... Wow. Bad guessing on my part. Left to go. It's time to get spirit shards in Castora. Gotta up my collection. Currently at 8,024.
Forged away.
Nice.
Good enough. Puts a stop to the inquests.
Castoran cache and riches. Well, no chess piece for us, but that's okay.
Don't think it counts if you're always complaining.
Oops. I really love
on every cycle.
Bretox, Knox, and PTM's discussion that happens right here.
This is most unexpected.
Beginning to think you're bad luck.
I still have some Arms of the People. I have 6. If I get more than 6 Whispers or Males, I can go buy more. But if you want a free 4 gold weapon skin that's brand new with Visions of Eternity, just drop me a Whisper or send me a mail and I'll send one right your way. Athis 3780. And now that we're all the way down here, these chests appear. You can get a few extra pieces of gear. And also, if you haven't done the meta, you should make sure you come and grab the Sylvan Cradle, which I think you can actually get it without the meta, but inside is a mastery point that you can only get after the meta has been successfully completed. Okay, I think with that, I can do Hammerhard Rumble in half an hour. Is that even 40 now? For me, even 40 in Pacific time. Yeah, next is in 28 minutes, 2:40. But while I wait for that, oh, I just got a mail. Thank you, thank you. Let me send this right your way. Thanks for the happy birthday. Enjoy your free weapon. I really actually like this weapon set for like giving away because I can buy it on the trading post. 4 gold currently. It's been adjusting or like fluctuating in price since I started stream, but you can use it and then you can pick any of the weapons that you want with just the box and I can send it to people. So I'm not like sending like the greatsword to somebody who doesn't necessarily want the greatsword. You can pick your own. It's nice. Plus, like in general, it's nice to just be able to pick it as well. It's the same way with the other one, whatchamacallit, chromatic resin. Is that what the box is called though? Yeah, but this is 44 silver. I see the chromatic bubble wand, an exceedingly rare item acquired by completing all of the Guilty 2 Visions of Eternity meta events and road boss events. Double click to select an account bound chromatic bubbles infusion. I'm not sure what it means by completing all of the meta events and road boss events because I've done both and I didn't get one, but I think it means rare drop for me, both of them. Okay, so I've done all the Homestead stuff I want to look at. This is still bugged, but I want to spend some time. Oh, I also did all the Shadow of the Mad King stuff I wanted. I'll spend a little bit of time in the open world of Castora and also go back to Corteria maps. And I just wanted to spend a little bit of time working on getting the Skimmer dredged treasures, where I've pretty much only done this in Shipwreck Strand, I think, and I haven't done this in Starlit Weald, and I feel like most of them appear underwater, do they not? But let's just skimmer around this map for a minute, and then I can go try to find some in Corteria maps, because there's an achievement to get 100. Why do I keep? Jeez. Okay, down here. Achievement to get 100 of them. Oh, we found one. So, yeah, 100. And then there's an achievement to get. Wait, that's the one I just looked at. There's an achievement to get 20 in Castora. And then there's one to get 10. Oh, 20 in each region. Okay, so that's a lot actually. So we need to get 200 to get the treasure tracker title. What is it? Stone tablet fragment? Okay, that's part of an achievement. Either location, treasure. Here we go. Plus I need unusual coins. I've been working on the legendary Aquabreather, which I was talking about wanting. And I need 500 ancient coins, unusual coins. Unusual coins become ancient coins at the end of the expansion. Got it. Okay, so it seems like in this map it's also primarily underwater. So I feel like when you're in Castora, Shipwreck Strand is just nicer to get these. So let's try, let's start with an absolute clack. Oh, I'm in combat. What am I in combat from? What am I in combat from? I'm not in combat anymore. Okay. Let's try an absolute classic of an area. Now let's go through the 2 bays of Caledon Forest and see how much treasure we can get in the bays. And then I'll come back to Shipwreck Strand soon. And I can just work on trying to get some while I'm in a meta map. Okay, either location. I saw some people say that there is potentially a daily limit for how many you can get. And that the daily limit is maybe small. Ooh. There's one. Oh, so when we collect one, we get the achievement discovered, and then we get achievement points for each region. Okay. That's nice. That's nice to track. And it's nice because that means I'll get 20 achievement points on top of like the 4. I want to back up here. There we go. Okay, got 2. I guess coming to the bays of Caledon is good. That is kind of like an interesting challenge though. Kind of going back to the Ender Dragons days, because I remember when Ender Dragons originally released. And now there's like a lot of guides and stuff for it. But this is like the fun thing about doing expansions when they launch. You try to figure it out and like chat with other people in the community to figure it out. But I remember when Ender Dragons came out, like figuring out like the best places to fish in Corteria maps, depending on like where the water is. And this is kind of a similar idea as to that, because we want to return to Corteria maps and find waterways that would be good to find the chests in. Like I'm thinking for Kryta, Lake Gindar and then the Hrathi rivers are probably going to be the best places to find treasure. Which is also some of the best places to find Crichton fish. Okay, I'm getting a lot. How many is that? 6 so far? That's pretty good. I've opened like 2 in the other map. I opened a bunch in Shipwreck Strand. Not a bunch, like a couple. Last night. So we're at like maybe 11 or 12 right now for the day. No idea how many you can get in a day. I wonder if I reset the map IP, if I can just get these again in this map. But let's leave this map for now. Can come back to Caledon. Let's come to Gindar Fields. Also, I should check. It's Tarnished Coast and Steamspur Mountains for this one. Is that what it was? Okay. I'm assuming Steamspur Mountains is Sparkfly Fen and Mount Maelstrom is what they mean. So it's like the Maguma Jungle area. This area is such a mess mechanically. I talked a bit about that in my top 30 things in Maguma Jungle and Bloodtide Coast. Okay, let's explore Lake Gindar. Come into here. Let's just check this real quick. So Shiver Peaks is one region, Ascalon Kryta, each one region. Then it's Tarnish Coast and Steam Spur Mountains are combined. And then Ruins of War and Rings of Fire are combined. Crystal Desert and Cantha are each their own regions. And then the Heart and Horn of Meguma are combined. So Heart of Thorns and Soto are one region, which is kind of funny. And then Genthier and Castora are their own region. Oh, I've been working on the Castora one, Skimming the Seas Castora. I see. So I must have unlocked this when I got my first treasure. I'm not getting any treasure in this map. It's not working out too well for me. I can go try the Wrathy Hinterlands. I can also go back to Caledon and see if it resets. Oh, here's one. Finally got one. When I'm at the end of this area. Got one achievement point just for getting our first one. Gotta get 19 more for our other achievement point. Okay. Let's come up here. I do love these types of achievements we've gotten. Where with Soto we got the rifts in Corteria maps, then the dragons we got fishing in Corteria maps, and then we got this in Corteria maps. And I think that's like a great way to add content and expansions that like return to previous maps from past expansions, but like don't modify the maps in like any major way. Like the Rift events kind of modify the maps because like new players running through like a map that is currently active for the week, because there's like 3 maps a week, right? With rifts and past maps. It's like kind of weird because like you could be in the Wrathy Hinterlands fighting centaurs and you know you're learning about Zaitan for the first time and then suddenly demons attack you. It's kind of the same thing with like the Joko Awakened invasions. You're just questing through Queensdale and suddenly some dude named Palawa Joko is sending an army of undead to kill you. But like they don't modify the maps. Like both of those events don't modify the maps in like the same way that like the Tower of Nightmares did in Living Road Season 1. That like really changed the map and like took away a certain vibe of the map that was present prior to the Tower of Nightmares update that newer players don't experience in Keswick's House as much. I wonder what the most modified map is. It might be Keswick's House, especially with Soto, because then as you progress through the Soto story, the Wizard's Tower disappears. But if you're playing through, if you haven't played the Soto story yet, it's still visible. Okay, I'm getting a lot more of these treasures in the Wrathy Hinterlands. Also, I want to take a quick moment. Swap characters. Oh wait, no. I don't know why I thought that. I'm like, the Guild Wars 2 anniversaries happen. I have a birthday gift on my oldest character. But that's in 2 days. Silly me. Okay. Back to looking for treasure. More treasure. It's my 30th one. So I haven't hit the daily limit yet. 8 unusual coins from that. Okay, let's go back to Caledon. Let's see if this resets. Seems like this achievement's pretty easy to complete, just a little time consuming and like pretty fun. I like returning to the old maps and just exploring them a bit. I think the only barrier is if there is indeed a daily limit, you will get bricked by that limit at some point. But looks like this map reset. I didn't check IPs, I'm guessing I'm in a new IP. Or leaving for a bit just straight up resets it. Unless I like missed that one somehow. Let's see if we get another one as we go through. Oh, there's one over here. So yeah. New map or reset. I need 9 more to finish this region. I think this is a good achievement for me to work on right now, since I need unusual coins. So as I complete this achievement, I'm just going to get those unusual coins, which I need for my legendary Aquabreather. Or I could wait a year and use the ancient coins I got from the last 3 expansions. I should go to Shipwreck Strand once I get to the end of the bay here. We can look around that map. I don't want to get into a meta map, because I almost kind of didn't get into a map for Starlit Wheel, but there's so many people playing Guild Wars 2 right now. I saw Steam numbers are at an all-time high, and I think Steam is like less than 1% of the game's population. So it's really cool to see with this expansion. People are really enjoying this expansion. Oh, I was about to teleport, but we detected something right here. That's nice how it showed up above the map. Okay, got that. Let's go back to Shipwreck Strand. Yeah, I think the expansion dropped at a good time because WoW's like 3rd expansion update, because they like dropped the expansion and then they dropped like 2 more tiers, and then they dropped like a couple of fun updates in between the last tier and the new expansion, and we're currently in like the fun updates phase with Legion Remix. But the last tier dropped a long time ago, so it's kind of like the limbo before the next expansion. And then New World didn't shut down, but no new content for New World. So lots of people have been flocking to other games. So like every MMO has gotten a small influx of the New World players. But I think Guild Wars 2 got the biggest influx out of all the MMOs. Just because like I looked at New World a fair bit when it was first announced because I thought it was kind of interesting. But I just don't like starting new MMOs. So I usually stick to Guild Wars 2 and then play some World of Warcraft and some Elder Scrolls Online. So I don't really know too much about New World, but it's apparently kind of similar to Guild Wars 2. So like a lot of people were like recommended if they wanted to continue playing MMOs despite losing New World to some extent, to go try Guild Wars 2 because it's kind of similar. Get a chat message every time you detect something nearby. Meta IP 19. Let's join this. I also feel like Elder Scrolls Online is pretty similar to Guild Wars 2, which is maybe why I like that game a lot. But I don't play it really too much. I have like 60 hours or something. World of Warcraft is just like the first game I ever played, other than like Raider Rabbit games when I was like 4. So I just have a lot of nostalgia for the game. Plus I enjoyed it a lot. But I don't think I would play World of Warcraft a lot if I was playing it for like the first time nowadays. I also think about that with like Guild Wars 2. Like, would I be as into Guild Wars 2 if I started playing today compared to if I've been playing for the 13 years I have been playing? 13 years and 5 days. How many more do I need from Castora? I need 3 more. I could maybe get 3 more if I'm lucky before the meta starts. There's one. Yeah, I think with the Aether Location Treasure in Castora, I really like the first map because you can just go along the coast and then go inland and then just do a loop. The beached whale. Poor whale. Wait, was that a treasure? No, I don't think so. I do really like the Overhaul Skimmer. It's pretty fun. I do think Sky Scale is still like better. But the Skimmer is really fun to play. I've also seen a lot of people say this, and I agree, that the open world exploration in this expansion, for underwater exploration specifically, is really cool. Like, finding all the grottos in this map is fun. Plus, in like, there's a few underwater events that like aren't too annoying for most people. I always enjoy underwater content in Guild Wars 2. I know I'm like in the severe minority, so a lot of people are very concerned whenever there's like new underwater content added to the game, but I always think it's cool. I like the adolescent leviathans from Ender Dragons, and then we got the one with Janther Wilds. But when I think of the leviathans, I think of Saitang and New Kaining. I'm kind of surprised we did not get an Adolescent Leviathan event with this expansion. Like, there could have easily been one just like right here. Just off the coast of Castora. And it would make sense, and it would fit the vibes. But we did get one with Janther Century, so. I have not gotten a new treasure in a hot minute. I just need 2 more. I think once we loop around, I don't think it resets for a while. So I don't think we'll get the ones we got earlier as we loop back around. We need to get into a new instance. But the meta event starts in 5 minutes. Maybe we'll cut in from here. Where did I start? I think I started here. So let's just go in here, see if there's anything this way. Maybe I reached the limit. I think I've opened like upwards of 30 today. Maybe like 25. If the limit is 25 a day, that's kind of sad. It'll take a while to finish that achievement. Let's see if there's any discussion about it. Wait, what is it called? Aether Location? Yeah, Aether Location. Treasure daily limit. It is account limited per day to 30 per day, which I think I might have reached. So no more Aether location treasure for me. Hello, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a good afternoon or whatever time it is for you. I don't often stream in the afternoon, but it's kind of a nice time to stream. I tend to stream in the evening. It's a different type of stream for me. And I can head towards the center. Still have 3 minutes / 2 minutes. Once the weather begins is the timer. Can look for a magic mirror or something along the way. The expansion is great. I've been enjoying it a lot. I'm always hesitant to say that it's one of my favorite expansions since it's only been a week. I think we have to wait for a few months after it ends to really see where it ranks amongst the other expansions. But with all that aside, I think it's one of my favorite expansions in Guild Wars 2. I've been enjoying it a lot. The primary thing I like to do in Guild Wars 2 is explore the open world, and this expansion has been phenomenal for that. But I'm excited to see the instance content that's introduced as the expansion updates, plus all the other stuff. But I've had so much fun exploring the maps and completing achievements and collecting different items and stuff. And I've been playing a fair bit over the last week. And I still have a lot of work left to do to collect everything and complete everything. So there's definitely a lot of stuff in this expansion. And it's like pretty good quality stuff too. I especially love the event designs in the maps. I think they're really fun and super engaging. I also love how you can see all the events that are active with the nearby events. You can see all the ones that are currently up or are available to start, where most of them don't naturally begin. You have to like go talk to somebody to begin it, which I think is nice because then you don't show up and there's like 1 minute left in the event unless somebody started it like 9 minutes prior or whatever. There's still a couple of events that are like that. I think Creation 23 is like that, and then the 2 metas. Is there one in this map that's like that? I don't think there is. I think Creation 23 is special. Plus, like, there's a bunch of interesting mechanics with the events as well. And there's a couple of chains that, like, link events together, which is fun. Yeah, I really like seeing the events. Because, like, I think it's cool and, like, other maps where you can just see, like, the nearby events. And then you go to, like, the closest event to you. But it's nice to see all the events. Especially since there's an achievement to complete, or multiple achievements to complete all the different events with like the type of event combined into individual achievements. So like all the Inquest events are like 1 achievement, all the Castaway events are like 1 achievement, etc, etc. So if you're like trying to complete those achievements and you need like 1 more event, you can just keep an eye on the map, and if you know which icon is for which event, you can just wait for that icon to show up.
Astral words say their scanners are jumping. Just to make a deal.
Got this meta event starting soon. Maybe I'll drop this for people. Grab an EMP and then wait 1 minute 21 seconds. But yeah, for anyone watching, since today happens to be my birthday, and since Visions of Eternity is brand new, I'm giving away a few arms of the people worth about 4 gold on the trading post. 4 gold, 19 silver, 88 copper. If you just send me a whisper or mail me in game, I can send it back your way. if you want one of the weapon skins, or if you just want 4 gold, I guess. Thank you, thank you. I've been having a good day. I said I've been having a good day and then my legs started cramping. Just gotta... Okay, I think it's fine. I just gotta keep it stretched out for a second. Get banners. Ooh, birthday cake. Fitting. Okay, I got the Juke Jessica achievement. I should probably take the flopper. I still need the Juke Jimmy achievement. There's been so many people angry about people leeching during this event, and I haven't done it yet. But I successfully got the Juke Jessica achievement, and the Jimmy one is much harder, I think. But we can try to go for it, and then I'll probably fail it pretty quickly, and then we can just do the meta in general. I don't really want to leech it, at least not if they don't change the achievement. I will probably leech it at some point if I don't happen to get it. But I'll probably wait like a couple weeks for when other people have finished, since there's currently at least one person, maybe not during this part. We'll see. Trying to get the achievement, because you can easily get the achievements. There's 2, 1 for each boss. The achievement is to not get hit by the respective boss at all during the entire fight. So you just have to avoid literally everything. And the easiest way to do that is to just like sit on your sky scale, which is what a lot of people have been doing, but then people get really frustrated. So I need Juke Jimmy, not Juke Jessica. So it's kind of a good thing that if we go for this, we start with Jessica, because we fight Jessica twice and Jimmy only once throughout this meta event, since we swap bosses twice. And then we fight both of them at the same time at the end. Which, if I happen to get through the Jimmy fight without getting hit, maybe I'll just sit on my sky scale for the last 25%. But I would rather not. I could equip my longbow, sit 1200 yards away. Jessica's pretty easy because her attacks are like one big circle around her like this, which you can easily dodge out of, or if you just sit at range you can avoid it. And then she has the frontal arrow, and then she sends out the swords, but they're like really easy to avoid because you can see where exactly they're going, and then you just like sit away from them. I did it by relogging in the last phase and praying the map wasn't full. You get back in with the achievement active again. Oh, interesting. Maybe I'll try that. It feels a little cheesy, but the achievement is kind of silly in my opinion. Where I think it's like a cool achievement, but with like how Guild 2 works, it does kind of just promote leeching. But the achievement is a little silly in design because we do have other achievements like this in the game, like with Drakkar. But the difference between like these achievements and the one with Drakkar is that Drakkar one you get like 10 stacks where you can get hit like 10 times and can still get the achievement, so there's like a lot more grace compared to like once you get hit once it's over. Where Jessica is pretty easy, but I feel like Jimmy is more difficult because he has his shockwave attack, which is a little challenging to avoid. One, because I think it was bugged when the expansion first dropped, and it might be fixed now, where it just hit you even if you jumped over it, you had to dodge through it. But two, when you're on like 20 FPS because there's 60 people in one area, it's really hard to jump over it. It's a gamble though, you know, the spot of the map is always full. Oh yeah. I did disconnect during Starlight Wield earlier, and I got back in pretty just fine. Okay, let's lock in. Okay, I think I need to go this way, conserve my dodges. Okay, wait. Dodge, okay. It would be nice to have my longbow. So we need to avoid the cannons, and then he has the arrow attack that we need to avoid, and then he has this line attack we need to avoid. Both of which are pretty easy when you're far away. I'm only 900 range because my scepter. But then he comes this way. So the biggest thing we need to avoid is the shockwave attack, which is coming now. I think if he just, yeah, I think that's the move. Because if he sits super far back, we get like 3 seconds of warning. Oh, Jesus. Except for when he runs towards us. Gets like, oh, what is that? 3 seconds of warning? Oh, he's gonna fire that way. I can easily avoid that. So we can see him jump into the air and then land. And then the shockwave is gonna take a second to travel. Okay, we're like halfway through this part of the fight. Haven't been hit yet. Dodge. Oh, I almost messed up the timing though. But even doing this kind of feels a little bit bad because like oh, why like this? Okay, I'm so happy I'm a guardian. Okay. I do feel bad like even doing this because I'm playing quickness guardian, so I'm like not buffing anybody up. Why is me? And then also I just deal like significantly more damage in melee range with my axe than I do with my scepter. Plus I can't use my tomes on him or on other people. I can give myself quickness though. Except I'm out of range. Okay, there's gonna be another shockwave soon. I feel it coming. Okay, let's just get all the way over here. There's 1% left, I might just let them finish the fight. Oh, I almost got hit. That was bad. What am I doing? Pressing buttons? Okay, let's get ready to leave out the portal. Break that. Okay, get out. Okay. I don't know if these cannons count for anything, but I'm not gonna risk it. Okay, back to Jessica, which already got her achievements. I think last time I did this might have been I actually got her. Like this time yesterday maybe. So I don't have to really worry about her. I don't know why I tried to break a non-existent break bar. I mean, you should still try to not get hit, I guess. Because you could, I don't know, die. But getting hit by one attack doesn't really matter anymore. Somebody's asking the important questions of where to stand for the Jimmy achievement during the final phase. Oh, he stands at the middle pylon? Does he just not hit you if you're standing up there? Is that the same with Jessica? I don't know if I trust it. Oh, there's one person standing up there. He has both of his achievements. Okay, during the last phase, let's jump into Sky Scale, try to figure out where to stand, and then we can just use our scepter. And then there's probably going to be other people standing up there that we can buff with quickness. This is the furthest I've gotten in the meta event while still having Juke Jimmy. I always get hit by him during the phase that we go and attack him. I always feel like I start with the positive charge. I think I've only started with the negative charge like once out of the like 8 times I've done this. Okay, let's get through here. Let's jump here. Okay. We need to break the break bar first. There's like 15 people leashed right now. Let's wait for this to break. And then I think we can stand on it. Is that what we're saying? Okay, everyone's coming to the center. Okay, I'm standing here. Okay, let's buff our teammates. And I can range while standing here. Okay, this works pretty well. We'll see if we get hit. If we do get hit, I'll try the thing you were saying about relogging maybe. We'll see if that gives us the achievement back. But this seems to be working well. I feel like maybe this is cheesing it, but maybe it's intended. I'm not sure. If they didn't want us to stand here, we wouldn't be able to. I guess this works good for Jessica's attacks too. Looks like nothing's hitting us. And it looks like we have a lot of time. I know, like this meta event's really easy, but I know it failed a couple. Thought I disconnected. I know it failed a couple of times, just because of like so many people just sitting on their Sky Scale. There's just still a lot of people doing that. I think I'm lagging a lot. I might disconnect again, I feel like. Oh, other people are lagging too. Servers are burning. I should stop playing Firebrand. We might actually fail this now. Because nobody's dealing damage. Oh no. Why is it when I stream the servers like die? I feel like I haven't seen this happen in Guild Wars 2 for a very long time. But I like crashed the desktop for the first time earlier in like such a long time. This is the craziest lag ever. It's weird for 2 days it was fine, but today, it started to lag a lot. Yeah. I played like last night, a little bit. Last night my time, and it wasn't that bad. But today, the last couple of hours, it's been kind of rough. And I feel like we don't really see lag like this in Guild Wars 2 really ever. Well, we've gotten them down to 13%. Oh, is the lag going down? I think it's starting to work a little bit more. Okay, we got like we got 1% more in that like second that like we all came back. Okay, it came back again. Okay, we need to deal as much damage as we can in the next minute and a half before it starts lagging again. Oh, there is another very tiny spike. Lots of people just straight up died from that too. Okay, we're still doing good. Oh, what's happening to the timer? Oh, I just straight up died. The timer was at like 2 minutes and then it started ticking 5 seconds every 1 second. Well, that was an experience. I haven't seen that in such a long time. I actually don't know the last time I've seen lag like that in Guild Wars 2. But I lost the achievement, but I think if I just do what I did this time, again, exactly the same, I'll get it again. I think that's typically how that works. Oh, somebody got the code token, really? But, I guess that's unfortunate. Doing the same on the second map right now without even a meta being on. Oh, that sucks. Is it across the entire game right now? In every map of the game? I'm assuming you're playing on North American servers, because I would guess this is hitting North America right now. Well, if it keeps doing that, I think I might have to stop playing for a bit. For me, it's EU. Oh, it's both EU and NA. That's crazy, actually. I feel like whenever there's like server issues, it's always one or the other. Servers are dying on both, yeah. Yeah, I crashed to desktop for the first time in years when I was doing Starlit Wield. The last time it was the active meta, an hour ago. Okay. Well, I'm doing with meta events, I guess. Next one's in an hour, but I did Starlit Wield already. And then I've run out of Aether location treasures for the day. I should check the most extremists. Occasionally from obscure chests, mystery mirrors, forest guardian meta event. Occasionally from events, adventures, and jumping puzzles. Maybe I should go do my 3 Starlit Wield daily jumping puzzles. Actually, I might already have the token. I could still do them anyways because they're fun. I do still have a few random achievements in each map left to get. Oh, I have leggings from adventures. Oh, and I got the coat from the meta event. That's nice. Because if you come to the map vendor and we look at extremists, the coat is 300 gold to buy. Leggings are 200 gold. And I definitely do not think that's worth. I think you should just do the meta event a bunch of times. But I still need the boots. Leveling my masters for me so I can benefit from the mirrors and GG. Yeah, I need to do a lot of mirrors. Plus like the obscured chests. I'm not sure the best way to like really find them just like naturally, but they do have like the same spawn points each day, right? So I think you can just like follow the map that people made for both the maps to go find all the mirrors and all of the chests. Because I don't think they ever change. But there's like not really a way to like tell where they are until you like just randomly stumble upon them. Except the chests I think sometimes show an icon on the mini map when you happen to be nearby. But I feel like it's inconsistent. I always forget. We go. Or is it up here? Oh, up here and then back. There's some tags you mark them on the map for you and just AFK hero on EU, like JP teleport. Oh yeah, that's nice. I think I saw somebody in the looking for group advertising that a couple of days ago, but I've never joined the group to do that. Last night I pulled up on Reddit, somebody made a map for Shipwreck Strand. So I went around Shipwreck Strand and I got all of the mirrors and chests that I could. Next one is this way, I think. And then I think it's down here and then up this branch. This vine is always a little tricky for me. Oh, speaking of tricky, but I can cheat. It's kind of interesting that they didn't disable Jade Bot for the jumping puzzles, but I guess maybe that incentivizes people to go to Ender Dragons to get their Jade Bot to make the jumping puzzles in this expansion easier. Oops. I love this jumping puzzle so much. Yeah, a lot of people don't enjoy jumping puzzles in Guild Wars 2. And a lot of people like really enjoy jumping puzzles in Guild Wars 2. And I'm the latter. I love jumping puzzles so much. And there's 6 with this expansion. I've been having a phenomenal time. Is it up here? But it's nice that it exists for people who need it. / I use it just because like it saves me. And then I skip ahead a little bit. Daily Birdie Benefactor. Would the boots be inside that? Did I get it? Okay, let's go here. Did I get keys for completing the jumping puzzle? Did I get a key? Enemies that are veteran rank or higher disappears when leaving a map. The leggings were from Adventures? Was it? The most extreme. Earn silver, metal, or better. Okay, so I don't need to do adventures for leggings specifically. I do think I still need to get gold on, is it Wild Magic? Oh, Leyline Rider. That's what it's called. What am I doing? Into here. I wasn't fully sure what party mode does. Oh. You can only see yourself. That makes sense. Okay. That's a nice setting for people. I love this jumping puzzle a lot, but I wish it was like an infinite setting. Where you just keep getting more and more harder and harder levels. You do get like 30 silver from completing them every day. It's kind of nice. Because you get a guaranteed piece of rare unidentified gear, and then you get like a few other random 2 greens. And then there's a chance to get like the 50 silver boot drop, which is like not guaranteed, but can be a nice bonus. I did not get an ethereal key from completing the jumping puzzle. I thought I might, because it might count as an event, technically. Whoops. Just gonna go back up like this. It's raining outside right now where I live, which is such a nice aesthetic. I love when it rains. I love like playing video games while it's raining outside. It's a great vibe. Oh no. I don't like failing the same exact jump twice in a row. There we go. Is it here? Oh, okay. I feel like there's a couple of jumps here that have like tricky geometry. Just have to remember where to jump to and from. Daily meandering magic, and we did not get the boots. Let's check Shipwreck Strand. I still have Daily Orb Cavern and Daily Booter's Path jumping puzzle. I can go grab those. I don't need the boots, but might as well complete the jumping puzzles because they're fun to complete. At least for me, as somebody who likes jumping puzzles a lot. I'm sure it's... had a cough so bad. I'm sure some people, many people, maybe even most people, will get the bare minimum that they need to finish everything and then never return to them again. You do get like 10 achievement points for each one and a mastery point, so they're pretty rewarding to do. And then a couple of them have bonus achievements. The Birdie Benefactor has a bonus achievement to complete it in like 4 minutes. And then the Orb one, I don't know why I always forget the name. You have to complete it without teleporting at all. Speaking of the boots, it's weird to me that the boots come with pants, or am I the only one thinking that? Are they? Wait, that's pants. Clear preview. Oh. I did not realize that. Wait, what do the pants look like? What is the point? Wait. Okay, so I have like my main pants, and then I put these on. The coat comes with pants too? I'm dying. So when I have pants and my other boots, I still have the other boots. But when I have the boots, I don't have my pants. That's crazy. Can I preview from in here? Or do I have to go to the merchant? Can I preview? Is that the same with this one? I can't preview it either. That's weird. I wonder why. Maybe it's an oversight. Oops. I think this jumping puzzle you can complete the entire jumping puzzle with just like 1, maybe 2 Jade Bot gliding boosts. Because if I come to here, and then here, and then just 1, and I finished it. So I didn't even do any jumps to complete this. Only the captain said. I hope so, to be honest. I wanted normal boots and normal pants and normal coats. Yeah. It feels really weird that it would have the pants in all of them. Because I think a lot of people would love this boot skin, but with different pants, of course. And then vice versa. These are nice pants, actually. I like the belt. Are there 3 armor sets with this expansion? With the launch? I know we're getting like 2 more as the expansion goes on, and 2 more weapon sets. Because I think I've collected all of the main weapon sets now. And I still have some more to give away if anybody wants them. Just whisper or mail me. But I think there's 3 armor sets. And I've completely gotten 1. Almost got in the second one, and I have 2 pieces of the third. Magic orb. I always forget. Talk to Warpa. I've already done it today. That's right. So I was looking at it. This is not the one I need to do. I need to go to Booter's Path, which is this way. It's kind of sad that you can only complete them once a day. I guess I could just like sky scale up there and then do it. But like if you're trying to get the challenge achievements and you complete it, you have to wait for the next day. I guess you can reset it, I suppose, so just don't complete it until you do it within the achievement criteria. Always... Oh, okay. Twisting Hollows feels like it should be more... Like, it feels like it should be, like, right here, but it's always, like, right here. So I always get, like, a little lost. Yes, Captain, Extremist, and the Alliance Field Operative. Nice. I always like collecting skins in Guilders 2 and completing achievements. I will never be able to collect every skin and complete every achievement, but it's still fun to go for. As somebody who generally likes to complete games. I think my bare minimum for feeling complete with like Guilders 2 is like map completion and story completion and maxing out my masteries, which I've now with this stream have officially done all 3 of those since I got my last mastery. But I still love to try to complete as many achievements and get as many unlocks with weapon and armor skins plus everything else. Currently at 42,931 achievement points. Oh wait, this one we can also just like go right here, right? Also, if you like hit the roof there, I think we just complete the entire jumping puzzle just by like hitting the roof. And then I get that. But I can't open... This one has like a chest at the end you can open as well. But I think the boots are found in the main reward that you get. So you don't really have to care too much about the bonus chest. It's just nice. Plus this jumping puzzle is like actually phenomenal. I love this so much. I like the vibes of the barrels and the swinging axes and whatnot. Such an incredible jumping puzzle. As somebody who likes jumping puzzles. The tar room can feel a little buggy sometimes, I think. Because sometimes the door key will just disappear. And then also like sometimes you're standing somewhere that you feel like you can stand, but then the tar is still hitting you. But this run through was pretty easy. The key was like right there. Avoid that. I love this little bridge with like the net here blocking us, and then we can like see into this like tiny little ravine with like the small waterfalls, and then we come into this treasure room. It's just it's great. We got Crest of the Soldier. That's like 10 silver. Good thing we came through here. 9 silver, 27 copper. Okay, do I have ethereal keys? Let's come here. Slash, do the magic mirrors reset daily? So we have this magic mirror up here, which I did get last night. It looks like I can interact with it. And looks like I can do it. My dog's scratching herself. If I can successfully hit the thing. There we go. And no chest. But doing it did give me 10 ethereal charges since I have the mastery. So I guess we can only do the mirrors once a day. But what about chests? I think there's a chest over here that spawns. Where is it? It was like right here, I think, but it's not here. Doggy, she need a cameo. She does. She does love attention. Oh, there she goes again. She has been napping for like 2 hours. She might want to go outside soon. Okay. So I think I'm just pretty much done with that map for magic mirrors for the day, I guess. Let's go to Starlit Wield. What do they call it? Obscured chests and magic mirrors map. Okay. Somebody does have a map for this. A map for each region. I think I like the one the person made, where you can see the entire map more, but this one works. Okay, there's a magic mirror up here that I know about. We should hit the magic mirrors, and then we will get the keys that we need to open the chests. So nice of you to give away new skins. Thank you. Yeah, they're about 4 gold each, which I don't know. How do I say this without saying I have a lot of gold? I have a lot of gold that these are pretty easy to give away. And with the expansion being brand new, not a lot of people have collected all of these weapons yet, so I thought I'd give some away since it is my birthday. And my fiance said it would be fun to do. And I'm like, that is a fun idea. But yeah, if anyone wants one, just... Oh no. Send me a whisper or send me a mail in game. Okay. Oh, why didn't... Okay. Got that. Yeah. I have 5 to give away for anyone who whispers me or mails me in game, and I can easily go buy more. Okay. Oh wait, let's do this event, because I will get more keys by doing this event, and then if there's a veteran, I'll get more keys as well. Oh, thank you. I'm having a great day. It's a very nice day. It's even raining outside, which I know a lot of people don't like it when it rains, but I'm from Oregon, so raining is when I'm happiest. Oops, not like that, like that. Still learning how to skimmer. Oh, the turning radius is so hard when I buff it up. I don't know why. I think it's where you land, or is it where you start? Or is it like healing in the middle of the path? Okay, let's go here. Okay, that was in the middle. I don't know when I should be using this ability to heal them. I think you can also use like normal skills too. Okay, there we go. I got 16 keys now. Let's come back and grab this chest. So I think the chests show up on the mini map when you have keys available. So they're like pretty easy to find, but the magic mirrors are like a little bit more difficult. Let's come grab this one. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Because I think there's a 10 key chest. The map I'm looking at that somebody made. Oh yeah, large one. You get 5 pieces of rare unidentified gear. That's just 1 gold from that chest, which is nice. Okay. Next, that's command complex. Okay, I guess. Let's go up here. Lost Basilica. Okay, so there's a large chest in this little canyon area, like right here. But I need keys. There's a medium one. How many is medium? Small is like 2. Okay, medium is 4. Used up all 4 of my charges. So I need to come up here. We get so much gold from this, it's insane. Okay. Magic mirror is up here. I think I've done most of the magic mirrors before. Oh yeah, there it is. In both maps. Okay. Does it stop in the center? Nice. Okay, I have 10 charges. Let's come open the large chest. That uses up all 10 charges. And then I'll waypoint to Hunter's Camp. We can head east. I love how this map looks so much. It's so beautiful. Okay, let's get up to here. There we go. No, what are we getting? What do we need from these chests? A sugar roper, we've talked about it so much. Most extreme, we get okay, mystery mirrors gives us the shoulders, and the obscured chest gives us the hood. Okay, next I need the area by Hunter's Camp. Hunting crags. So there's up this way. Hello, I hope you're having a good time. Is the new expansion worth it, or should I get an older one? I mean, I think it's definitely worth it for me as somebody who loves Guild Wars 2 and loves to play through Guild Wars 2. But if you're like brand new to Guild Wars 2 and you don't care too much about playing like modern content, I would say the Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire bundle is the best like bang for your buck, because you get so much content from those. But I'm really enjoying the new maps and the expansion in general. As somebody who enjoys most Guild Wars 2 updates, I've been having a really good time playing through everything. Both of these maps are really great for people who enjoy open world content, I think. They did a really good job with designing like a lot of areas that are like really fun and like really engaging to play through, with like a ton of activities and a ton of interesting events and jumping puzzles and other stuff that you can do by yourself or with small groups. A red mushroom. Have you tried Luminary yet? Do I need X-Packs for more PvP or Road vs. Road? If you want Elite Specializations connected to each expansion, you need them to in order to use them in PvP and Road vs. Road. That's pretty much, I think, the only thing that's locked behind expansions is Elite Specializations when it comes to Road vs. Road and PvP. I have tried all 9 of the Elite Specializations. I haven't dived into any of them too much yet. Where do I take the red mushroom? I came from the magic mirror. I got distracted by a little adventure we need to do. I have played a fair bit of Luminary, and I think it's cool, but I just love Firebrand so much, and I'm also like so used to Firebrand. I think I need to like dive into Luminary more in order to like fully understand it and enjoy it more. But so far I don't like it too much. I really like Evoker a lot, and Troubadour a lot, and Ritualist a lot. I guess I did a great job with the light armor classes. But I need to play all 9 more. I mean, there's some other Elite Specializations I need to play more of in general too, since I haven't. Since I just spent so much time playing Guardian and Firebrand. I'm not sure where to take this red mushroom. I don't see it. Might have to come back for it, because I really want to focus on the magic mirrors. I'll have to figure this out another time. I also dropped it, I think. Okay, magic mirror. There we go. Oh, nice. There we go. Extremist token shoulders. So I got that. So that's 3 of them. So I don't need the magic mirrors anymore necessarily, but I still need a ton of unusual coins, which actually I have the 500 I need now. So let's spend a little bit more time and then we can transition to something else. I found that the Skimmer upgrades aren't very useful compared to Skyscale. How's your experience with it? I really like the Skimmer upgrades, but I think like any upgrades, like any mounts they do, will always feel just a little lackluster in comparison to the Skyscale, which I think is kind of just an unfortunate reality with like how Guild Wars 2 is nowadays. This command complex, where is it? Okay, there's a big chest over here. Because like Skyscale is just like kind of overpowered. But if we ignore like Skyscale, and like a lot of people are like purposely only using Skimmer in this expansion so that they can kind of get like the full experience of the Skimmer. So if you ignore the Skyscale, I think the Skimmer is just really fun to play and like ride around in this expansion. And like getting all the masteries for it like makes it even more fun, and I love it a lot. I kind of wish they removed Skyscale from new maps. Yeah, I think that's how a lot of people feel. Or kind of like something that World of Warcraft used to do with, what's it called? Pathfinding, I think. Because I don't think they do it anymore because people don't like it. But since it doesn't exist, people like the idea of it. But if it was ever implemented into Guild Wars 2, people probably wouldn't like it. Where when the expansion releases, you can't use, in World of Warcraft, you can't use flying mounts when the expansion releases. And then you have to like basically complete all the content, at least on one character, to unlock flying on all of your other characters. But they haven't done that in the last 2 expansions, partially because like there's a big focus on flying in the last few expansions. I tried to do an on-foot only run of the maps first, so it still feels big and immersive. Yeah, that's a great idea. I like to make Vista guides for whatever reason, just showing how to get to each Vista on the map. Partially because I made like 2 Vista guides like 9 years ago, and I thought I should maybe just have one for every map. And it's kind of like an out-of-place video on my channel, but I still do it. But in each Vista guide for each map that's introduced, I do it only with the masteries that are available with each expansion. So with Janthier Wilds, I did not use Skyscale in those videos at all to get to any of the vistas. I used only Warclaw and only Springer and Gliding. And it's really fun. And I did the same with these 2 maps, where I only used Skimmer. And a couple of the vistas are actually really fun to try to get to with like just the Skimmer. Because like everything in the maps are designed with just Skimmer in mind. Plus I think Gliding, you get Gliding too. And it's like really fun to do. But I do just always tend to naturally gravitate towards using the Skyscale. As you can see, I've been using the Skyscale pretty much this entire conversation. Just because it's like the easiest thing to use, has the path of least resistance. And I think that's just how it will be with every single mount overhaul we see in Guild Wars 2 here on out. Where like Skimmer is a phenomenal mount. I love using it. I will use it a lot. But I'm just naturally always going to use the Skyscale more. I feel like I'm really bad at leading in these mini games. But I do feel like when they're moving, it's a little janky. Okay, I just need to hit them when they're like that. Oh. There we go. And then I can just use the last 2 charges for those. There we go. Okay. So I get a couple more chests, and then I might start looking at, oh, whoops, get out of there. Start looking at my Aquabreather again, since I was locked behind needing 500 unusual coins, so I thought I should work on some other stuff. But now that I have 500 unusual coins, I can go back. Oh, there's another chest over here that's not available, or not shown on this random guide that I put up. A small one. Yeah, there's so much stuff to do in this expansion. as an open world player. I've been like completely captivated by both of these maps over the entirety of this week, and I'm sure it'll continue for at least another month at least, probably. I'm really hoping the 2 post-release maps are similar in quality to these 2 maps, but we'll see. Oh, I went like way past the potential spawn location. I think it's guaranteed. Let's go over here. Crumbling precipice. There's supposed to be a chest like right here. Maybe I already got it today. Okay, what's south of here? Sky, the canopy. Let's find the canopy map. Okay. So there's a bigger one right in front of me. Unless I've already gotten it today. Because I do, if I notice the chests, go and grab them. But I think they're daily. There's supposed to be one like over here too, but I do not see it. There should be a magic mirror right there. I see it. I can grab this too. I got the shoulders, I just need the helm. But this will give us some keys to open the chest to try and get the helm. Where's my cursor? There it is. And there. Very nice. Okay, there should be a chest right over here. I see it on the minimap. Nice, nice, nice. Oh yeah, let's use the skimmer. Because I think this is my favorite vista to get to in this map with the skimmer. And then in the other map, I really like the vista over here at Morning Rise Prowl. This was super fun to get on the skimmer. Though when I first got it, I think I just used my sky scale. But when I came through the maps, trying to get all the vistas intentionally on my skimmer. But we can like come up here, start this, and then use our thing, and then use that to get a boost. And then I messed it up. Or we could sit here first. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, okay, panic. And we got here, that's fine. And here we go. Got to the mastery point and to this chest. Completely flawlessly. I did not panic at all. But I just love like using these pillars to like get up to there with the skimmer and like resetting like the skimmer boost as you land on like each one. But it like feels like a ramp, but it's like pillars that are like separated from each other. There should be a chest right here, I see. A small one. Okay, let's try to get this way. There might be 2 on the southern wall of this map. Creation 5 and 7. They're just hanging out here. What's up? A fresh start on life. Find Creation 5 and 7 in Starlit Wield after being freed. This is so cute. They're just hanging out here. I love that. It's a fantastic detail. Okay. Up this way. So at the end of this area where we had the magic mirror, there should be a chest down here if I have not gotten it today. I cannot recall what I did yesterday or the day before. But no chests. Okay, maybe over here. The Tyrannus Man-Eater. Oh, here's a chest. Except this chest is not showing up on the map. Let's go back here really quickly and double check. Is there a chest right here? Is it like up here? Up. I see it. I found it. Good thing I came back. Got like 40 whole silver in there. Okay. What's the bottom right called again? Shimmering Basin, that's right. So, magic mirror at the mastery point. I can't remember that one. Let's go grab this. And then, oh wait, that's the mastery point, right? There's camp. Okay, loop around here. And there it is. And then there should be a chest like right over there. I feel like I got this one today. Oh no. There we go. Oh, we got a chest. Okay. And then there should be, I see on the map here, new build available. Okay. Let's grab this. Then there's a smaller one on this corner of this lake. Was it inside the kit? Oh, it's up here. Let's use the sky scale. Right here. Very nice. And then there's another one right on the other side of this little stream. And no tokens, but 81 pieces of rare unidentified gear. 18 gold from like 20 minutes of exploring, it feels like. I'm gonna go ahead and restart real quick. Let's load up patch notes. They have not showed the new patch notes yet. My computer is really going with the new update. Okay, I'm back here. Once it loads on OBS, there we go. That's weird. Let's go down to Pub Canuck, and I'll refresh patch notes again. See if they're up. They might also be hidden. Okay. Oops. So what am I doing? I completed the Aquabreather achievement, and I guess there is like a collection for it too. Maybe not. But on the wiki page, open that, and then we get that, and I saw that you get all 3 weights of the legendary Aquabreather when you make one, which is nice. Okay, so I need for this, if I can find it, do I have, what is it called? Egalius. Okay, I do. I just need to find where I set it so I can like put it somewhere special. Put it right here. Okay. Then I need gifts of the survivors and gifts of the people. Okay. So gifts of the survivor we can buy in Whole Garden, but we need stuff. So let's see what we need.
My folks would have been mighty impressed with you, newcomer. Exactly the type of person Whole Garden needs, would have said.
Wait, what is the icon? Gift of the survivors. Wait, where is it? Okay. Gift of adventure. Okay, I have the enchanted compass. I need shipwreck, strand exploration. Okay, I got that. I also need concentrated chromatic sap, which is 250 gold. Oh jeez. So I guess we have to spend 500 gold straight up here. Plus a bunch of other stuff. Okay, but currency for gift of the survivors is from Castaway Agnes. Am I being silly right now? A Galus container can buy another one. Oh, it's right here. It's on the first tab. Okay. I was being a little silly, but it should be in this tab, I feel like. So we need the concentrated chromatic sap, which let's come this way. Alright, do we buy from the Tyrian Alliance representative Sharp Whisker in the start of the map? Okay, but we need 500 chromatic sap, which if you come here, I am severely limited. Okay, so I currently have let's do the math the easy way. Deposit material, I currently have 230. That's fine. You can just trade it back and forth. So I need a ton more chromatic sap. And I guess let's put this here. Put this here. I still have some Arms of the People. If anyone wants to whisper me or mail me in game, I'll give one for free. I'm giving away Arms of the People boxes, which are worth about 4 gold each on the trading posts. And it's the Seer Enchanted weapon set, which I think is themed like the themed weapon set for the second map of Starlit Weald. If you want any of the weapons, or if you want a free 4 gold if you just want to sell it on the trading post. I can celebrate my birthday, I guess. Okay, I have a Galius, and then let's put this here with this. And then we need this, and then I need to get chromatic sap. Plus then I need more Aether Rich sap on top of it. Okay. And then, so that's Gift of the Survivors. So that's my next little bit of time that I have to work towards. But then we get the next one, which we need Starlit Weald exploration. And then we need Magical Arts Plaque, which you get with gold, and then the raw enchanting stone. So same situation in the other map. Where, how many... Okay, I have a lot more antiquated ducats. That's how you pronounce it. Let's come over to this map real quick. And then I also need Seer Wreath of Service from the Starlit Wield Mastery, which I have completed. I think we need this for the Staff and Spear too. So the first legendary is kind of easy to get because you just get it on like a character when you get the mastery for the first time, but you have to buy more after. But we can put that there. Let's come over to here. And then we got this Quartermaster. Okay, 234. Oh, what just happened? My battle net was being weird. And then I'll put one here. Deposit all of these. And then I still need like 200 more of these. So really all I need is to get more of the map currency, and then I can spend 500 gold and 600,000 karma along with them. So there's that. And then Gift of Castora Mastery, which requires Bloodstone Shard, Obsidian Shards. Still need to do Legendary Weapon. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff with this expansion. On top of all of the pre-existing legendaries that exist in the game. But the first legendary Aquabreather, which is kind of exciting for some people. I like it just for having everything be legendary. Okay, we need Gift of Adventure. Which we can buy. Oh, right. So we need 55 Mystic Clovers, so I'm a little stuck on this one right now. But Vision Crystals, and then I have everything else for that. So I need to get Mystic Clovers, map currency, and then I need Gift of the Seas, which is money. Oh, Gifts of Research. And then combine it with Gift of the Elders. Or Gift of the Tides. Okay. So I need this. So completing the launch story for the first time. Okay. So I just need to throw materials together for this. I guess I could maybe go and get this out of the way. And then I need to figure out the best way to get the map currencies, which maybe it's crafting or harvesting nodes rather. Can also complete events, but it seems like you don't get too many from events. Okay, let's focus on Gift of Castora Mastery. I might also end stream soon, but okay, Gift of the Seas we need. Okay, we need 2 of each. I guess it's weapons only. For each of these. Oh, I have like nothing right now. Maybe I'll work on the other stuff and stockpile some mats. Get some more mats right here. So I'll just get more mats as I get everything else, and then I can spend gold to get the rest of the stuff I need. And then combine all that together. And then I really just need map currency. And then I have my legendary Aquabreather. So for the last few minutes of my stream, let's go mess around with harvesting nodes for a second. Because that seems like a good way to get a little bit of money. Okay, back to Castora we go. Down there. Let's go to Pub Kanaka's, just the garden right there. Close all those tabs. But yeah, if anyone wants a free weapon skin from the Arms of the People for the Seer Enchanted weapon set, just send me a Whisper or a Mail in game. My name's Athis.3780, and I'll just mail one right over to you. Day 6 of Visions of Eternity, also my birthday, a double celebration. But okay, we got a chromatic sap from that. Okay, so we get, oh wait, this is, we straight up get one from each harvesting node? Each? Not guaranteed. Okay. But we get the chromatic sap, not the Aether Rich sap. So that's pretty good. So I guess best way to get map currency is to get that mastery and then go around maps. Harvest everything you can. Plus I'm getting volatile magic on top of it as well. Plus I'm getting the normal materials you get on top of it as well. So I've gotten 6 so far in the last 30 seconds. And I need like 600, I think, of each map. So I guess I'll be spending a lot of time just harvesting materials in this map. And then also, I can spend all my laurels and stuff. And then maybe in a future stream I'll make the Aquabreather, or I might do it off screen sometime. Oh, I missed a couple of cabbages, not the cabbages. Oh, I'm also going to get the supply drop. I guess resets in 7 minutes, I'll wait for that, because I get my first VoE supply drop. And we'll see if I get a ton of materials from that I can put towards my collection, or my Aquabreather rather. I think there's like a ton of harvesting nodes on this map too, so pretty good map to run through. I think there's also a lot in Starlit Weald as well. Just watch some Critical Role and run around the map and gather every single plant or and tree that I see. I'm up to 13 already. 13 of 600. Plus, like, doing the meta events and doing other events and just completing random stuff is going to help out as well, of course. I'm at 16 now. Yeah, this is pretty relaxing actually. I just zoned out a little bit. I think I just harvested like 20 nodes since I last realized I was harvesting nodes. Got Orvin over there. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream in a few minutes. So if you want a free weapon skin, feel free to send me a whisper or mail, and I'll send one back with a weapon skin attached to it if you want. I know a lot of people don't like sharing their account info in like YouTube chat, since like your YouTube's like connected to your email address, and some people get a little concerned about that. I'm not 100% sure, like the risk factor. I just know some people don't like it. But you can also type your account name and I'll send it your way if you're comfortable with that. Raspberries. I still don't know which map is my favorite map. Like, they're really just tied for me. I love both of them so much. Like with Janthier Wilds, I liked both maps, but I loved Lowland Shore like a lot more than Janthier Century. But I love both of these maps a lot. They're both such great maps to just explore through with so much fun stuff in them. Happy birthday. I need help deciding which of the two new char hairstyles do you think are cooler? I actually don't know what they look like. Let me find new hairstyles. Char hair. There's only the two new ones? Okay, we got Luffy and Leo. Hold on. Let me full screen this. And then... Am I leaking anything? Okay, here we go. We got Luffy right here. Looks cool. Oh, I want to rotate around. Maybe we should hop on my char. Or, oh, char. That looks cool too. Or sorry, not char. Leo. I think definitely to some extent it depends on your armor and like your char's personality to some extent. How you want your char to look. I think out of these two, I think I like the Leo one more. So I like this one more. I just like how it looks a lot more. But that's just my personal taste. This one's cool. Luffy. Is it fluffy? I mean, I personally do have like fluffy hair, but like, I feel like, I mean, it's not like either of these. Both are nice. I like how big and fluffy it is without the crazy Super Saiyan look of the other ones. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a hard choice. But between this one and between this one, I think I like this one more. Just like me personally. But I think both are nice and both would look good depending on like what outfit you have and whatnot. But I think if I were to like just straight up pick one, it would be this one. Also, really quickly, I like glance at these, but I never really like pay too much attention. That's a nice hairstyle for Savari. I like that one too. That one's alright. Not my favorite. I like that one a lot. Thanks for the help. Of course. Part of my channel is just giving opinions. Yeah, I love the Savari ones a lot. This one's like, okay, I like it. I think Savari needs some hairstyles like this, but I really like these two a lot. These first two, they're very cool. Like the Norn ones. Oh, I like these Asura ones. This is kind of fun. Yeah, I like all the new hairstyles, but between the two char ones, definitely the Leo one, I think is the name. I like this a lot. I might even change some of my char to have this one. Okay, back to this. And, oh, it's after reset now. Okay, let's switch maps so we get our male. Okay. And then I'll get my Wizard's Vault daily login reward too. So we get, I almost completed that weekly too. And then I get my first, oh, you only get the one item. I thought it would be one for each. I finally got my second acquisition board because I've had the Ender Dragons one since Ender Dragons, but I didn't get the Soda or Earthly Wilds. But let's see what we get. So we get 2 raw enchanting stones. Okay. And then some mithril ore. I guess that's kind of nice. So we just got 10 currency / 2 crafting items, which is nice because I need a lot of these. So this will help out with my legendary crafting, I think. But I'll toss those in there. And then I was going to end stream, but I should do my tasks really quick. Not that I'm going to spend a lot of time working on them. Oops, I keep pressing 2 and I mean to press 1. I don't know why I keep doing this. I would say last call if you want to whisper me or mail me in game for a free weapon skin.
That actually worked?
Feel free. Now send one your way. I bought a bunch and I'll just sell them if I don't use them up. But I collected all of them. I also collected the cheaper set too. I still have a lot of armor skins left to get with the new expansion. Go ahead. Just have an easy day completing all the tasks. Do that. Come over here and do the same over here. And then we can go to the other map. And we completed an objective. Oh, Renowned Hearthstone. I also love the voice acting in this expansion too. A lot of people have been talking about how it's great. Vlox's voice actor is phenomenal. I don't know who it is, but they did a great job. Jennifer Hale did a great job as always. Does this give speed boost too? Increased height only? Oh, increased base movement speed by 40%. It's pretty good. I went past it.
Believe it or not, I think the folk of Castora are finally starting to trust us. I haven't gotten into nearly as many spats with the Hull Gardeners recently, and well, I see why they're...
Oh, these reset. Maybe I'll get more sap from them. I wonder how much volatile magic I have. Must be a lot. Here you go. Spend it. I have 28,000 unbound magic. Oh, I only have 8,000 volatile. Must have spent some recently. Looks like this is a popular thing to do at reset. Okay. Come deal with some rowdy patrons. Guess I'll throw in a few tokens as well. Could just toss in all 4.
I couldn't help but notice an uptick
Maybe
in
I'll just do
revenue
that.
during your last shift.
Because I have some other stuff I need to go do.
Grace Pubkinock with your talents as second
And that's all 3 in this map complete. And then I feel like it's a waste to use tokens at the first one since it's so easy to complete. The first one in the second map, rather.
Be careful that thing doesn't land on the one.
No, those skimmers could do that.
It's nice to have all the mastery points now. Have everything unlocked until the next update. If there's masteries in the next update, we might have to wait for the 2nd and 3rd for mastery extensions. Come over here. Grab you. There we go. And then just leave and come back, then we can do it one more time. Finish the task. I think it was on launch day, I said to somebody this might be a good way to complete this task. And then upon trying it afterwards, it is indeed a great way to complete this task. Guess it costs a few silver and a waypoint cost though.
Good to see you again, Wayfinder.
Just be careful that thing doesn't land.
Oops. Oh, I missed it. Into the wall here. There we go. Completed that. Got a spirit shard on top of it all. And oh, I did not go to Whole Garden. Good thing I always double check. I guess I could have waypointed here and then put in my tokens earlier.
Hey, you made me look downright rude, I admit. Hope you'll continue doing so, because there's plenty left to get done.
There we go. Some more Aetherwitch sap too. And all of them for the day complete. Hello, Agnes. There's nothing daily to buy, right? But we can buy the chromatic sap and raw enchanting stones, but that's unlimited. Okay, I'm gonna just log out over here. But with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. This was really fun. Complete a lot of stuff. It's unfortunate that the servers started lagging a lot when I was doing Hammer Hard Rumble, which unfortunately led to the event failing when I was about to get the Juke Jimmy achievement. But whatever, I'll get it sometime in the future, hopefully I don't mess it up. But thank you all so much for watching. I had a lot of fun streaming, and I'll see y'all next time. Have a good one.